Hello guys, and welcome to another Bitcoin update video. Today I talk about Bitcoin as always. We're going to cover Render as well, because I got a question about that in my group. So first and foremost, we had a few levels of interest today as well. Was pretty much these two levels. None of the levels got hit. That's just the way it is, but I had a few levels shared in my private group as well, and both got hit and both TPs hit. That was pretty much short the single print. Down to London low currently happened extremely well, and I also took a London long retest on New York for a long trade, and that also worked out very well. So I'm just going to share first and foremost, these are still the same zones I'm watching. Still watching the exact same zones. Nothing has changed. And above, exact same. So I'm just going to watch the same zones and let the price develop for a little while. But I'm going to cover today's trade because it was the exact same trade as yesterday. This was yesterday's trade, long Asia low, session long again, session sweep, and that's exactly the same trade I took today. We go down to 1 minute because that's the time frame I personally enter on. And we can see something pretty funky on the indicator that I love to see. We have, first and foremost, we have a clear defined low, London low. Pretty much the session low. What really usually happens is that when people long from a low, session low, whatever, previous day low, whatever, they set stop losses and people often have limits and so on around that area. So we usually see bigger reactions and bigger reversals from these key low sweeps. And watch for swing failure patterns. Swing failure patterns is pretty much just that we wick below, take out liquidity, and close the candle above the zone or above the low. Or high, can be both ways. But it's no perfect time frame for this. If you can use the 1 minute, that's okay. That's maybe good for you. But some others may use potentially the 5 minute, the 50 minute. I like the 1 to 5 minute on day trades, on Bitcoin and scalps. But if I'm looking for a swing, I can look at way higher, but it's important to look for signals on the indicator, for example, RSI, and have multiple confluence levels with the same idea. That's important. So you can see here money flow is holding up really well, with still prices going down. You can see price going down with momentum going up. A good old bullish divergence makes me pretty confident to, if you see a wick below and a candle close above, I'm getting in. Got in here, stop loss 0.2%, and I just saw the momentum is getting better and better and better. Money flow is getting better and better, and I have no clue to, and no idea, no reason to be bearish right now. I'm expecting at least a scalp. So I didn't take a partial on this, but I closed it fully around this key as now zone. You can see it was clear defined highs with previous key support, acting as key resistance multiple times. And that was pretty much the exact same trade I took yesterday. The only thing that yesterday the trade went a lot longer. This trade went around 0.7%. Yesterday's way went multiple percent for a session sweep. And you can use this thing on the exact same way for a short. It was just the other way around. But remember that nothing is 100%, and we use risk management because I take losing trades, just as you. I haven't taken that many losing trades lately, but if I'm going to share a setup and I'm taking a losing trade on it, sharing a trade in the group, whatever, I'm going to share it here, I'm going to share it on my group, and I'm going to share it on Twitter because I keep it real. That's just the way it is. So don't be afraid of that, and I have always also made a video on drawdowns because it's important to talk about. That was pretty much today's trade, and a tip on how to look for session sweeps because it's a fantastic tool for your trading. And please look for it, look for auto confluences, and look for risk management in terms of position risk and also pretty much risk to reward on the trade. Look at Render as well because I got a question on that in my group. Take a quick look at Render. I'm going to go to daily chart because I'm just going to keep it simple. I just mess drawings, but I'm going to remove it. What I'm watching is pretty much gaps, key levels in terms of VWAPs, EMAs, and pretty much day levels and also fibs. So the key area to the upside, in my opinion, let's look at a 4-hour chart. This is a daily gap. You can see here, stacked highs. Looking for a short around here would make total sense. We also have a daily which may act as key resistance, so looking for a short around here as well maybe a good idea, but this is really the area for the bulls to get acceptance above to see continuation to upside. This is key resistance, but we can of course potentially get a short from here if we see some triggers and the price action tells us to take a short. Below, stacked lows, liquidity. I'm watching this area to take a long, and I'm also going to watch the daily below to take a long. That was pretty much my simple update on Render and Bitcoin today. I have major links in the description on bonuses and discounts on all the major exchanges. Check it out and don't miss out, at least in the BloFin campaign. Extremely good right now, and we also have extremely good WEEX campaign, so check it out. And if you want to join my group, link in the description. I would like to see more of you people in there and trade together, and we all grow. That's the goal. Thank you so much for watching. Remember the key thing, risk management, that before anything else. And I'll see you at a new video tomorrow. Bye.